Hi guys, it's Mandy from MandyleePlays, and in this video I'm going to do my first impressions of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now keep in mind this is my first impressions. That means I haven't gotten really far into the game, so I don't really know some aspects or the nitty-gritty detail yet, and I'm also going to do a worth to buy for it later on once I get more hours in and get more of a taste of the game. So this is just my first impression, so don't mistake it for a review. I mean, none of my videos are reviews, but anyways, with all that being said, let's get started. Whew. So Fire Emblem Three Houses is shaping up to be like everything I hoped it would be and then some. It's so good. I'm loving it so far. I can't get enough. So basically you play as the main protag, which is a male or female, and you don't really get to customize them. You just get to customize the gender, male or female. So I'm playing the female, and we seem to be in this predicament where we don't know where we are, who we are, and then this goddess-esque type person which is in our hearts, so she talks whenever she wants to talk. I'm not sure the dynamic in play with that yet, and I'm sure I won't know until like later on. I called mine's the canon name, which is Baylith. I think I should have said Mandy, but I went with Baylith because it's the canon name. Yeah, that kind of sucks. You're invited to go to the monastery where they teach students of royal caliber. So we got the Three Houses peeps. They kind of popped up fairly early. I was like, whoa, didn't expect to see you guys this early in the game. But they pop up really early, and you get to talk to the students of each house and get to know them better. And then you get to pick which house you're going to teach. I think I put too much emphasis on the choice because literally, I kid you not, I was like sitting there for 30 minutes deciding which one to choose. So I don't know why it was such a big choice, but I spent too much time thinking about it. But in the end, I chose the Blue Lions. I like the class or the house. There's some people I don't like, of course. Alright, so as a teacher, you shouldn't pick favorites, but I have my favorites, and that is Mercedes, Ashen, his name's Ash, but I call him Ashen, and the little girl Annette. And I like them because they have bow and arrows and they're very strong in magic. Now, any character could use magic, but some are well equipped to use them better than others. So let's just say Dimitri, if you teach him magic, he won't get it as well as Annette, who is like proficient in magic. And that goes back to the whole teaching thing where I'm not really sure on the nitty-gritty details because I just started, but you could do seminars and you could also do private sessions. So you could teach each student something that they already know or something new. So everyone's capable of being a type of job, but just because they're capable of it doesn't mean it's the best. With Annette, since she's very small, intelligent, fluent with magic already, she does well with bows and arrows, magic of course, and sometimes she even does an axe. I don't know why she doesn't like swords, but she likes axes for some reason. But if they're really good at something, you can hone in on those skills or teach them other things that complement the skill or adds to it. With Mercedes, she does the bow and arrow, but she also does healing, which is big. I don't really have that much healers. So even though Blue Lions is a house with lances and, chivalry and knights, so swords, axes, and all that, there's still people in the house that are capable of magic. And Annette has a special feature, which is rally. Now, it's not special to the game. Fire Emblem games always have that rally perk, which is if you stand next to someone and you press rally, you could boost up their stats a little, and that comes in handy a lot. So, really picking something that's good for your student is important. Now, so far, I've done like private tutoring, but nothing too crazy. So far, I haven't really delved deep into this teaching mechanic, but I love it so far because everybody has the potential to change classes, and that's like mind-blowing because in previous Fire Emblem games, their class and what weapons they use are pretty much stuck to them. There's no really leeway for new stuff to come in or to teach them in a different class. The only class I could think of that could do that is the villagers, because they start at 1. I love in Fire Emblem Three Houses, you could choose literally any class for any person if you're willing to put the effort, and I love that. So, you know, the sky's the limit. And you could also recruit from other houses. Yes, you heard me right. You could steal people from other houses and recruit them to yours, but their characteristics have to align with the Blue Lions, and you have to convince them. So that's pretty tough now, but as the game goes on, I could see myself stealing a whole bunch of people. Like, come over here. So there's a lot to the gameplay, a lot, and I love it. So the gameplay itself, like on the map, is just so nice. There's so much customization too. You can have it zoomed in, zoomed out inside the battle. I just like to have it overhead, a little zoomed in. So if you played previous Fire Emblem games, a lot of the stuff looks familiar and you practically already know like the basics, but there are new stuff like the gambits. The characters could wield or use multiple weapons. So if you're equipped with a sword and you still have magic with you or a bow with you, you can either use that. So there's a lot of stuff you could use, and there's so many weapons and so many like different types of classes that it's overwhelming, but in a good way. And I wanted to also talk about the weekends you get off to connect with students and stuff, like the school life. It's cool. I enjoy the fishing more than I should. Not gonna lie, it's very addicting. You get to dine with your students to help build confidence and boost morale, all that good stuff. And you know, the other characters could bond with each other, and it's an overall relaxing environment. You get to walk around the campus, see what's up. It's a very interesting campus, mind you. It's very big, so it's a lot of area you get to walk around to. You got the marketplace, and also teaching. You could do a lot of stuff in your time off that affect the battle and the story ahead. So use your time well. So that's really neat, and I like that focus on building connections. It's different from other Fire Emblem games where you just do it like in your convoy. Now there's an actual place where you could do it, an environment, and the campus looks really nice. So yay, no problems there. So there's so much to do, and I'm excited, and this game is honestly better than what I was expecting, but that's not saying it's a perfect game. There is stuff that I see that are like, what? Down the line, there might be some problems I might see, but other than that, I am really enjoying this game, and I'm loving it so far, and I hope you guys are too. So these were my first impressions of the game. Keep in mind, my first impressions. Things could change, but I hope it changed for the better. Anywho's, if you liked the video, please give me a like, and if you like my content and want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. Oh, and hit that bell while you're down there. Please hit that bell. I cannot stress that enough. Ring a ding ding. Be like Quasimodo and ring that bell. So, you know, do that. So now I'm going to sit back and enjoy my game. I don't know about streaming yet. I feel like I would want to stream only for practice battles and like random skirmishes, nothing story related, because you know, I like to experience my most anticipated games like that. But I will do streams for it, don't worry. And I will do streams for other games also, like Dragon Quest Builders 2, and you know, just to hang out with you guys, because you know, content is gonna keep rolling as usual. Although I might have to change things around because they're still doing my roof, and I think it's going to last for a week or so, so that put a little bit of damper on my plans. But other than that, content, I will still keep rolling. I will do night streams because that's when they leave and that's when it was quiet and I could just, you know, stream in peace. So those will be around 8 o'clock. Leave me in the comments down below what you guys think of the game. I would love to know. You can follow me on Twitter at MandyleePlays. Hope you guys have an awesome day and play a good game. Bye.